In the spirit of Jake Sucky, we gotta crack a seltzer to open up this interview. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're redoing the Pokemon Gideon picture. You want to eat it, this sucker? You can.
What'd you put in it? Something special. There's a sauce on here I wasn't recognizing.
It's okay, we can swap. I totally didn't reverse psychology it.
That dude's gonna work.
You put peanut butter on that?
Frick, you had some.
Frick. This guy.
Go, Frank.
So the original plan was to do a Q&A from Twitter, but Twitter, the questions are kind of wild. So I was thinking we just kick it in like, I'll ask you a couple of shit, just like.
Hey, we can ask some wild questions.
But the Twitter questions are like, F this narc.
Yeah, if you put a question mark on it, we could have actually asked, but.
This narc question?
Like, maybe.
So if you guys don't know, this is where you can participate in the videos early, doing a Q&A mukbang with Jake Sucky later this weekend on Instagram or Twitter. I posted them both. Okay, we got the first question from a Fortnite pro called Pink. How are you so weird?
I mean, I can't help it. Half the time, I'm born this way. I think you live up to this too. Like, I am the way I am, and once you meet people in person, it's a bit different. Twitter's a different beast in itself. Right? I'm limited to 120, whatever the character limit is. So I am a little weird. How am I this weird? I don't know. Frick.
Frick.
Just every question ends with frick.
Frick. From Jay Manzo on Instagram. How different are influencers in DMs and in person compared to the public side?
Oh, legit question. I don't talk to that many influencers. I don't know about yourself, but everyone that I've met or conversed with has been super kind, and especially in person. Like, you and me, we've had our back and forth, but everything changes when you're actually in person. Like, they can be their own way through DMs and sometimes mean, sometimes nice, but in person I feel like everything's a bit more logical and a bit more down to earth. And like you and me have been nothing
we haven't had back and forth. It's a one-way street. He just posts about me. When he posts about me, I just see it as, all right, I'm getting a lot of impressions today. Like, we're good. I log off, I'll go have some nice dinner, get hammered.
Yeah.
I'm serious. That's what happens when I get canceled.
Okay, can we talk about this whole canceling thing? Because I haven't canceled anybody.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Bold statement! You're gonna say they canceled themselves.
No, nobody's been canceled. Everybody's doing just fine.
Yeah, well, because canceling isn't real.
Yeah, so it's not really canceling.
Yeah, but
like calling someone out.
Let me ask you a question. At what point did you go from just reporting the news to always having to say your opinion on it? Because it wasn't like that from the beginning.
Okay, I think people forget that it has been like that. People don't know way back in the day, 3-4 years ago when I first started making videos.
I was watching esports talk.
I've always been a fan of saying my opinion.
True.
And lightly put it in there. Twitter's a different world though, because you have those limited characters and somehow people get pissed off by the last 4 words you put in there.
Now let me ask you a question, another question. Is it actually your opinion or is it popular opinion? Because it does seem that you're always on the poggers side of Twitch's,
Yeah, we'd have to dive back through all the instances, but generally how I react on Twitter, why people get so mad sometimes, that's how I feel in the moment about some stupid humor.
Frick, I need some seltzers.
Yeah.
My blood is boiling.
I mean, you think I wanted to be against Speed or Aiden Ross? Like, that was like the worst thing I've ever put myself through. Like, you think I wanted to be on that? That wasn't poggers at all. And all
but you didn't say you're logging off for that one. For mine, what about mine?
Bro,
what went through your head when you posted mine? Because you posted mine and you said 1 minute later you go, I'm logging off and I've never seen you say that.
Because it's been a long road these past few months.
It has been.
Where it's been time after time after time of big people that you probably don't want to talk on, yourself included. And so you were like the final point of that was like 4 or 5 people in like.
Yeah, you're 4 or 5 deep.
6 weeks.
He's 4 or 5 deep canceling people. He's like, oh, this is the final boss. Okay, this is a question from somebody in the Fortnite community. Who was in Paris? I'm just kidding. That's not, that's not the question.
Say it. God damn.
How do you live with yourself knowing you cause pain to people who are already down bad?
No, I think people realize as of late, like that's where it's going. Like it is a bunch of drama, a bunch of negativity. Positive news doesn't get clicks, doesn't get views.
That's the truth.
It's a weird balance of like, I love what I do. I love that I can afford to live this way and I can pay rent. And drama stories, they do better than, someone who raised money for charity.
And that's the truth.
But
for sure,
it's also been recently with some of these big things, like it goes both ways. Like a lot of people I call out, they're doing just fine.
Yeah.
But I definitely unfortunately, if I talk about it, it's gonna bring them hate. But when I talk about them and they're a big person, it brings me hate too. So it goes both ways.
Yeah.
I don't even want this record, but I set a record for myself when I called out when I called out the speed thing. 2,000 Twitter DMs.
Stop. And
2,000.
most of them are just kill yourself, fuck you, a bunch of slurs.
Oh, a bunch of slurs.
All of it.
Some of them are funny though. Like, you got a
Oh,
long
for sure.
neck
There's
and I
some
hate
funny,
you. I was
bro.
like,
There's some funny hate messages.
dude, we have a notorious one where someone was like, yo, my aunt lives by you. I know where you are. I'm gonna come F your throat. And I was like,
You tweeted that one, didn't you?
yeah.
I saw that.
But yeah, I broke a record for myself. 2,000 with speed was definitely, it was bad. And then I finally turned private. So with your, are we allowed to say about the N-words in Paris one?
Yeah, I tweeted in Paris.
I didn't hear a thing.
Bro, I'm like not white. Sorry. You know, with all due respect.
I don't know what to say in these situations.
Equip GG said Subway or Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
For sure.
Yeah.
Jimmy John's.
Turkey Tom, barbecue chips.
And one last question. Do you when you post about these creators, do you actually think that they're bad people?
No. Like rarely.
Yeah. Like maybe the kid who did the Fortnite video with the guns, like that one maybe.
Yeah. It's a different story, right?
Yeah.
No, like we met in person. I like you. I think I would frick with anyone.
You would frick with anyone.
I would frick anyone that I've talked about. Like
you would frick with anyone that you. Oh, frick.
No, like I don't.
I need me a seltzer.
I don't think that a lot of these younger creators, people have one-off mistakes. I don't think they're actually homophobic or actually racist. And you meet them in person.
Thank God. Hey, we got away with it.
Okay. Again, though, I know you in person.
Right.
And I do think I would be cool with these people in person too, and we could talk things out logically. But internet changes things, it twists things. I don't mean it like that. Twitter's a weird one because it's a one-way street. Like interactions are so closed.
That's it.
Twitch is awesome because it's interactive. You can actually have a full conversation. Twitter's so limited.
You're a big guy, so you're not like no one's gonna walk up to you and try. But are you ever like, yo, this guy might fuck with me or try to throw a punch in
100%.
person?
No, I have that fear.
Yeah.
And like you say, I'm not that big. Like people could swing on me for sure. I had that fear after Aiden and Speed. Like for the first time, I had it back when I way back in the day when I called out some face stuff. But I've never received a threat. So yeah, like I've actually was scared to go in person.
We got away with it, boys. That's it. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to follow this guy on Twitter if you want to see me get canceled a little more.
Yeah. My dad, I'm a cop, so.
He's a Fed.
Yeah.
I had dinner with the Feds. Hey.
Frick, these seltzers are gonna be delicious.
This was freaking awesome.
This was so freaking cool.
This was so cool. That was such a good seltzer.
Oh my God.
Subscribe.